I think we're back. Not sure what happened there. But that's the beauty of doing something live. All right, so we'll do another red line there. I'll come back to the red because I have to do a green design through here. And then I'm going to hit it up with a couple of red dots. So do it like that. And then go back to my red and just throw a red dot in between each. If you would see them there. Okay, now we're going to go back to that green that I selected because that's going to be the tip there, the heel here, and then the green on the top is a little bit of a darker green, so we're going to darken that up. Then we're just going to drop fill all these in. I'm sure there's easier ways to do all this. Like I said, there's probably a way to drop fill into a bunch of areas at once, but all right. Then we got to do Garfield's nose. And then if I left him like that, he would look kind of weird. So we got to finish off the mouth. We're going back to syrup here. And I'm afraid if I fill this in, yeah, that's not what I want. So I'll start it off like that, then I'll go in and get a little closer to that eyeball there. All right, shrink it down, zoom in here. I don't know what I do. I think I might bump it with a couple of fingers. Every once in a while, it'll just switch to eraser, and it'll be drawn. All of a sudden, it's erasing stuff. Okay, so now before I do any of the shadowing or anything like that, I like to go back to my reference layer and let's see, kind of personalize them a little bit here. I like to add some little, just some random lines. Everyone's tired, Garfield. We know you're tired. Some wrinkles. Some stray hairs that would probably come off of them. Definitely some knuckle hairs. I think I kind of put little designs and shapes like this in everything I'm drawing. Beat them up a little bit. Build bags under the eyes. Tell you what. Oh yeah, forgot one important thing. Got to go back to my red. Go back to my color layer. I think I'm just gonna hand draw the lettering or the numbers. Obviously, I could go in with the fonts and add a font that way, but since it's all drawing, I might as well just do it all freehand here. And again, this is a 1985 classic. Been hanging it on my tree since 85. Always in the same spot. All right, go back to black. Go back to our reference layer. Add some of my lines. I don't know if it's just because to me things look a little bit off when they're like perfect and don't have random lines through them. Like if I were to just draw that solid and not add any little marks in it, I think I would hate it. I wouldn't like to look at it. All right, now I'll show you if I turn off the reference layer, obviously I didn't fill in the stocking with white. I just left it like that because it's the background. If I filled it in with white, if I were to take away the reference layer, you would see, well, it looks white anyway, but so that's what it would look like without any of the outline. So we'll keep the outline on it for now. Then I'll create a new layer. I'm going to put that in between the reference and the color layer. And then we're going to add some shadowing. So drop your opacity down, bring the size up a little bit, and then just kind of shadow him up a little bit. Anywhere he's got a wrinkle or an imperfection. I had a different idea of something I was going to do today, but I'm going to save that for another time. I did post about it on Instagram the other day. I got a huge Lego set in. So I was thinking of doing something for that, which I might do in the future, but I haven't really gotten a chance to open it and mess around with it or look at some of the things that are inside of it. I opened it up. The manual's huge. It's for the Home Alone house. Okay, we'll finish up with the shadows here. Add a couple of highlights. And then we'll end this, and I'll show you the actual ornament here in a minute. Alright, now, since it is an ornament and it's plasticky and shiny, we're going to add some white. There are some highlights on them. Nothing too crazy, but we'll have to add some. Then we'll bring up the opacity a little bit, throw in some smaller, brighter ones on top. That was a little too big there. Alright, so I think that's about it for the actual ornament. So now I'm going to sign my name here, and then I'll see if maybe there's something I could do with the background. I really don't like to just put it out on a solid white background, so we'll see what I could find. So today is the 12th. And then we're going to add a new layer, take it all the way behind everything. Maybe. Can't move it for some reason. There we go. All right. Then we'll look through the brushes here and see if there's anything I could think of for the background. I'm a fan of like the splatter or the drips. So I might do those, but let me see what some of these others are. And I think we'll go check out some colors in the purple area here. Crank it up. See what it looks like. Yeah, it looks a little too much there. I'm gonna go back to my splatter. So even though it's not much, but it's just something in the background just to break it up a little bit. All right, I think we'll keep that. Let me put a bigger one up here. It's very like if you ever splattered with a paintbrush when you're doing paint, how like you flick it like that. It's like that. Like I could tap. I'm gonna tap over on the left side of Garfield's face, but you'll see like I tapped in that open area and it kind of splattered right behind him. So it's very random where it appears. But all right, that's the Garfield 1985 ornament. So now I'll swap it over to the camera here and I'll just show it. So this, let's see, best way I could do that. So that's the 85. I'll take it out. Obviously, still in the box. Kind of hard to see because the box is green, so I have it set to cut out green. But I'll bring it up here with the actual ornament. I guess I should put the string on it, maybe. I guess I could. I don't know. But there he is. So you could compare him to the actual drawing we just drew there. So that'll about do it for this week's drawing. I'm going to post it up on my Instagram. So if you didn't get a chance to watch this live, I'm here every Wednesday, 6:30, and it'll be posted up on YouTube later. Just search for Agu Designs on YouTube, and if you want to, after the end, click on the info on the bottom and click on any of the links that'll take you to whatever you need to do. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next week.